Hey everyone, Alex here, and welcome back to Snailworks. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install a Snailworks off-road bumper.
Okay, to start you'll need a 14mm flexible head ratchet wrench. This is for removing bolts from the stock crash guards and installing the new bumper. Oops, I think I just dropped something on there. Next you'll need a plastic clip removal tool. This is for removing the clips on the stock bumper. You'll also need a Dremel with a cutoff wheel. We have a cordless one over here, but you can use a corded one. It'll do just fine. Some thin painter's tape, and of course a tape measure. So these are the essential tools to getting the job done. And optional tools, these are things you don't really need, but you might as well have. An impact wrench makes your life so much easier, especially removing the bolts from the crash guard. A 14mm impact socket with a 10-inch socket extension, and some truck SUV edge trim. I don't really know why I'm pointing out all the letters. It doesn't really matter as long as it goes over door panels, door edges. It should fit right up to the edge of the cut bumper. Okay, to start, we will take that masking tape and stretch it across the rear bumper to create a straight cut line. Start the masking tape exactly 3.75 inches directly below this panel gap in the wheel well. 7.25 inches measuring from the apex of this body line. And finally 2 inches from the bottom edge of the bumper protector. To remove the bumper, you will have to remove 10 plastic clips. 2 are located in the wheel well and 8 located under the bumper. As you can see, you just wedge that clip remover tool right in there and they should pop right out. And once you're ready to remove the bumper, have a friend help you on the other side, pulling with you. It just makes the whole process a lot easier. Take note of the retention clips when removing the bumper. These are located under the hatch, under the tail light, and next to the wheel well. To remove the stock crash guard, you'll have to unscrew 4 bolts and 2 flange nuts. And here's where that impact with the extension really helps out a lot. These are torqued pretty tight, so it takes a little bit of effort to get them off, but with impact, it's easy peasy. After the crash guard is off, make sure you keep all the hardware that came from it. You're going to be reusing these for when you put on the new bumper. Using the clip removal tool, go ahead and remove those bumper hangers as well as that leftover plastic trim on the left and right side.
There's more back here.
There it is.
This ain't ever going back on.
Now the fun part, take your Snailworks off-road bumper and place it on those extended studs. Go ahead and take the original hardware and thread it into the original holes. Make sure you get them pretty tight using your 14mm flex head wrench. And if you have a torque wrench, tighten them down to 50 foot-pounds. Once that's done, it's time to get the Dremel out and start cutting up your bumper. The way I like to do it is using the cutoff wheel. Just chop about 1/8 inch underneath the tape that you just marked so that you have a little bit of wiggle room. Once that's done, I like to take the end of the cutoff wheel and just run it along the cut once again, just to sort of deburr the plastic off of the bumper. At this point, I like to do a test fit and check that the gaps are consistent all around the bumper. If they aren't, I can use that 1/8 inch that I left myself to sort of dial it in a little bit closer. Once everything looks good, go ahead and take that edge trim and apply it to your cut bumper. And when you're ready to put it back on, don't forget those 2 plastic clips in the wheel wells.
All right, so that's going to be it for this video. If you have any further questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one.